Tonight, after you close your eyes, your brain will create an entire world. It will give you places you have never seen, people who never existed, conversations that never happened. You will accept every impossible detail without question. Then you will wake up, and most of it will disappear forever. This happens almost every single night. Whether you remember your dreams or not, you almost certainly have them. An average person spends nearly 6 years of their life dreaming. That is more time than many people spend in school or earning a university degree. For something that occupies so much of our lives, we still do not fully understand why it exists. Ancient Egyptians believed dreams were messages from the gods. Ancient Greeks built temples where people slept, hoping dreams would reveal cures for illness. Even today, many cultures believe dreams predict the future. Modern neuroscience tells a different story, but somehow the real explanation is even stranger. Dreaming begins long before your first dream appears. Every night, your brain cycles through different stages of sleep: light sleep, deep sleep, and a remarkable stage called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. During this stage, your eyes dart rapidly beneath your eyelids. Your heart becomes less predictable, your breathing changes, and your brain suddenly becomes almost as active as when you are awake. For decades, scientists assumed sleep meant the brain was resting. That idea collapsed in the 1950s. Researchers Eugene Aserinsky and Nathaniel Kleitman discovered REM sleep while studying children's sleep. They noticed something astonishing. The sleeping brain was incredibly busy, not quieter, busier. Later, the French neuroscientist Michel Jouvet described REM sleep as paradoxical sleep. Your muscles become almost completely paralyzed, yet your brain remains intensely active. It is an extraordinary contradiction. Your body is deeply asleep, but your mind is anything but. Why would evolution create such a strange state? One possibility is that dreams help the brain organize memories. Throughout the day, your brain collects an overwhelming amount of information: faces, names, conversations, mistakes, successes. Most of it cannot be kept forever. Some memories are strengthened, others quietly disappear. Sleep appears to help decide which is which. Research from neuroscientist Matthew Walker has shown that sleep plays a crucial role in memory consolidation. Experiences are gradually transferred from temporary storage toward more stable long-term networks. Dreams may be one visible side effect of that enormous overnight reorganization. Imagine cleaning an entire library while the lights are off. Books move between shelves, old papers are thrown away, important information is carefully preserved. By morning, the library is organized again. Your brain may be doing something remarkably similar. But memory is only part of the story. Dreams are rarely ordinary. You might suddenly fly, walk through walls, meet someone who died years ago, find yourself back in school wearing completely the wrong clothes. The logic often makes no sense, yet inside the dream, everything feels perfectly reasonable. Why? One answer lies inside the prefrontal cortex. This region helps with logical thinking and critical judgment during waking life. During REM sleep, parts of the prefrontal cortex become much less active. Meanwhile, areas involved in emotion, memory, and visual imagination become far more active. Your emotional brain takes the controls. Your logical brain steps into the background. That is why impossible events rarely surprise you inside dreams. Your brain temporarily stops asking whether something makes sense. It simply experiences it. Some researchers believe dreams act as emotional therapy. Psychologist Rosalind Cartwright spent decades studying how dreaming affects emotional recovery. Her work suggested that dreaming may help people process stressful experiences and difficult emotions, not by replaying events exactly, but by reshaping them into new emotional contexts. Have you ever noticed that dreams often combine people, places, and memories that seem completely unrelated? That may not be random. Your brain is searching for connections, building new associations, testing possibilities. Some scientists describe dreaming as overnight creativity. Many famous discoveries have been linked to dreams. Chemist August Kekulé famously imagined a snake biting its own tail before realizing the ring structure of benzene. The inventor Elias Howe reportedly dreamed about spear-like needles before improving the sewing machine. Even if these stories have become partly legendary, they reveal something important. The dreaming brain is capable of solving problems in unexpected ways. It is less constrained by ordinary logic. Ideas that seem impossible during the day can suddenly fit together at night. Then there's another remarkable theory. Psychiatrist Alan Hobson proposed that dreams may begin with random bursts within the brainstem. Rather than meaningless noise, the cortex automatically tries to build a story around these signals. In other words, your dreaming mind may be acting like a filmmaker. Given random fragments, it creates a believable narrative. Not because the story already exists, but because the brain can't resist finding meaning. This may explain why dreams often change suddenly. A beach becomes a classroom. A stranger becomes your childhood friend. A city becomes your home. The story constantly rewrites itself, yet somehow it always feels real. Perhaps the most fascinating part is what dreams reveal about consciousness itself. While dreaming, you are seeing, hearing, feeling, remembering, making decisions, experiencing fear, joy, wonder, all inside a completely self-generated reality. Your eyes are closed, no light enters, no sound reaches you. Yet your experience feels completely convincing. This raises an uncomfortable question. If your brain can create an entire believable world while you sleep, how much of your waking reality is also constructed? Neuroscientists increasingly agree that the brain never passively observes reality. It constantly predicts it, edits it, interprets it. Dreaming simply reveals what the brain is capable of when external information disappears. Some people become aware they are dreaming. This is called lucid dreaming. During lucid dreams, parts of the prefrontal cortex become more active again. The dreamer realizes the world is imaginary. Some people even learn to control the dream itself. They can choose where to go, what to create, who to meet. It's one of the closest experiences humans have to entering a world built entirely by their own mind. Perhaps dreams are not mistakes. Perhaps they are rehearsals, simulations. workshops where memory, emotion, creativity, and prediction all meet. Every night, your brain quietly experiments with impossible worlds. Most disappear before breakfast. Some leave behind a strange feeling that lasts all day. A few change history. But every single one reminds us of something extraordinary. Reality is not simply received, it is constructed. Every waking moment, every sleeping moment, and every dream in between. So the next time you notice this happening, remember, it's not random. It's another clue about how the human mind and the long story of our evolution made us who we are. If you enjoyed exploring this question, there's a whole collection of strange, everyday mysteries waiting for you here on What Made Us. Watch the next video to keep uncovering the hidden reasons behind the world around us. Until next time, stay curious.